Battery 80%. Hello, 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 everybody. Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome in. Congrats on first, Pixel Phantom. Congrats on third, Brio, and thank you for the daily check-in. You stole Kilos's third. He usually snipes third as soon as he can. Anyway. Bum, bum, bum. Dude, I'm so fucking like tired today. It's crazy. I was low-key tempted to just not stream today, but I realized I have stream. I have D&D tomorrow as well, which will probably make me late as well. To which I've realized that odds are I might have either a really late stream or no stream at all tomorrow, depending on when I have to wake up. So we'll see. Let me, real quick, appear. Boom! Here I am. Hope you guys have all had a great day. Dude, I had a minor scare with my PC. And basically, my PC was on, and suddenly something started making a weird noise. Which, if you own a PC, especially an expensive one, that's an immediate panic. But I narrowed down the sound to basically just coming from one of the fans, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna risk just having it do that have that be ongoing. And so I just cleaned out the PC a little bit. Not very well, not a lot. Largely just because I don't have the tools for it. I need to get some like compressed air or some shit to actually get some stuff away. But I went over it with a cloth that I'm hoping doesn't accidentally it didn't cause any static to my knowledge, so I intentionally looked for one that didn't cause static. Hey, Azure, hope you're doing well, dude. Congrats on second. So I just rubbed the cloth over some of the fans and stuff where dust was collecting. Had the Hoover going, sucking in any dust particles. Unfortunately, the Hoover's not very strong, so it couldn't really get any of the dust off itself, which is why the cloth came in. And hopefully things are a bit smoother there. But, you know. And that was all before earlier today where I had to go out and help selling drinks and stuff at like a local thing, which it was quite busy today. So that was it 2 hours that I was there felt like much longer. My social battery is just gone basically. But you know, how's your day been, Azio? Been fine about to tackle before exams. Holy moly. Like, now? Or like, soon? Like, tomorrow or like in the coming week? In an hour or so. Goddamn! Are you ready? As I take a sip of my tea. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum. Goodness me. Bum 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 bum. Let's fire up Starrel. There is a new Genshin stream to watch, but it's already past midnight, and I don't want to waste time. And I wanna catch up with Starrel. Things keep trying to spoil me online, so I'm gonna just do it now. Da, 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 dun, dun, dun. I could do it until April 14th, but Mum's gonna go through a minor surgery, so I'm gonna get rid of them now. Yeah, so that you're not like distracted. That's fair. That makes sense. Hope everything goes smoothly. My express supply is running out soon. Can't have that. Almost 300. 290 consecutive streams is crazy. Thank you so much, Azure. That is actually crazy. Let me... Have I done my dailies? Oh shit, I've done like none of my dailies. Only Stara, yeah, only Stara, only Zenless and Starrel do I have to like do quicker. I'm on Starrel right now, so this is not an issue. Zenless I might need to nip in after stream, and then I'll do Genshin after stream as well. There you go. You guys can see my daily process of this. I actually don't remember what her weakest stats were. I still haven't done the Apocalyptic Shadow. Not Apocalyptic, Anomaly Arbitration. I have done all of these. We're gonna get Pure Fiction update in about 2 days though, which is cool. I shouldn't have any issue whatsoever with that. Is there newer stuff here? No, these are the newest ones. I might as well go through a cycle. Quick look. No worries, my dude. Yeah, I'll watch my team here do its thing.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
Party till the end of the world! Go, go, go! Feeling spiffy?
We got a little lucky there, actually. Luckier than I thought it would be. I'm told this is the best Sparksy team if you don't have Yao Guang, so...
Soaring above the lands, this is
Da, 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 da. The sound, the OST of the first part of Plain Arcadia is out on Discord now. On Spotify now. So I've been listening to some bangers from that. Okay, there you go. Boom. That's almost 500k. That's pretty good. That's already like outdoing. I think this team's probably already better than my Finon team, if I had to guess. Finon really wants Saridra. Doja is such a huge damage increase for him.
Spiffy? Good. Good. Stand up.
Obviously, his light cone is also really big, which I don't have. But, you know.
Can you find the answer? Good punishment.
Very nice. I wonder how long it's gonna take until Finon gets a Nova Flare. And I wonder what they're gonna do for it. Obviously, I think he's probably not gonna get that. He's not gonna get one that quickly. Because so far, the only characters they've given Nova Flares have typically been quite recent old characters, sorry. Let me think. Blade, Jinglu. I think the newest character that they've given a Nova Flare to is probably Firefly. Though she's not out yet. Like, the Nova Flare itself is not out yet. So we're likely going to get characters like Acheron, Fei Xiao first. Fei Xiao definitely needs one. I think Fei Xiao, honestly, I'd say needs a Nova Flare more than Acheron. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Let me check. Maybe that's just my Fei Xiao. Maybe it's just specifically my Fei Xiao that's ass cheeks. I guess Fei Xiao did just get Ash Veil. So I guess you can argue that theoretically Acheron should be first. So I get it. You know what? Yeah, no. Put Acheron before Fei Xiao. But put Jingyuan before all of them. My goat deserves it. Trust. I feel like if they give Jingyuan a Nova Flare now, he might end up genuinely as just generally one of the best DPSs. Right? Because he's like one of those characters that they might not do anything for the Nova Flare, to be fair, right? They might just throw her out and be like cheeks with it. But like, you know, on theoretically, he just got so many like good things in a row. He got a good artifact set that works really well for him. He got a super good teammate in Sunday. I think they could theoretically make him really good through a Nova Flare, but you know, time will tell. I do think he deserves a Nova Flare alongside Dr. Ratio. I think Dr. Ratio, Argenti, TBH. Dr. Ratio, Argenti, Imbibe to Lune, I would say, should be on the list of the next ones to get Nova Flare. They're probably gonna throw in a lady in there as well. So I'd say either expect maybe Topaz Numbi, maybe Yunli. With a good chance for either Jade or Acheron, maybe even Rappa. But then again, Rappa is still really decent in Pure Fiction and Apocalyptic Shadow. We'll see. I'm curious to see how impactful the new Nova Flares will be. Because the Nova Flares for Black Swan and Sparkle were very significant. Those are probably some of the best Nova Flares they've done so far. They've basically straight up fixed both of these characters, for the time being at least. The Nova Flare... Who else got Nova Flares? Kafka's Nova Flare, really good. Though a lot of Kafka being good hinges on Hyacinth's existing. Who else got a Nova Flare? So the first one was Jinglu, Blade, Kafka, and... I just want to know somebody else as well. Silverwolf, right. Where is Silverwolf right now? Where's she stationed? Tier 1? Yeah, that's fair. She's just a strong. She's a decently strong unit. I think a lot of people see like tier 1 and be like, oh my god, everybody in that layer is washed, which is not necessarily true. Is a bit more in depth than that. Anyway, I need to farm this out more. Perhaps at some point. But yes, listen to Toontown. Oh, I'll finish that up later. I actually didn't finish off the summary. Amphorius Annals. Amphorius what? Give me my main quest. There you go. Let's go back to Ashrael's POV and continue the story here.
When can I retire for real?
He's asking when to retire for real. That's honestly kind of based.
Extreme numbers.
I feel that,
Will of
low-key.
metal.
I shouldn't be feeling that. I'm too young to be feeling that, but you know.
This place is buzzing. Are they all here waiting for Full Wish to grant their wishes?
I'm gonna be so honest, I heard bussing for a second. This place is bussing.
Full Wish can make most people's wildest dreams come true with the snap of her fingers. I'm less curious about who she'll help than what she wants for herself.
If money could really accomplish everything, the IPC wouldn't be eyeing this world. My bet, I'm sure that Full Wish wishes the tragedy 15 years ago never happened. Erasing history. Can the laughter really pull it off?
In past victory records, there have been countless and often bizarre instances where the victor used the elation's authority to change reality. You have to understand, the Phantasmoon Games isn't just some wish-granting lamp. What makes it irresistible is that it turns the one who wishes into the genie.
That's quite alluring. Have you heard about the noblest worm Ahame God?
Oh yeah, the
It became the
classic.
happiest creature in existence. Happy enough to burst apart, leaving no intact body behind.
Your knowledge of these unofficial records is enough to rival ours. Since you see things so clearly, Mr. Ashvale, why sign up for the games?
Miss Kochiba, is that a rhetorical question? Or are you fishing for a confession?
Fishing.
Fishing.
Don't be afraid. Now that you're a supplicant, public officials like me no longer have any authority over you.
Can't the same be said about
I'm
the
guessing
potential?
what you want goes beyond a straightforward act of revenge, beyond a vigilante.
They don't know
execution
if
carried
they're
out
a
in
supplicant yet or
public.
not, I guess. So
If you were only out to avenge friends, with or without the Phantasmoon Games, someone like you would toss laws and decorum aside and do what needs to be done. So tell me, Mr. Ashvale, what do you actually hope to get from the games?
unlimited
Consider it a
games,
mystery.
but no bacon.
If I make it to the end, you'll know the answer
Wait.
before I does.
Well then, I'd be honored.
Unlimited bacon.
Just don't let your wish ruin our lives here.
Daily life here fits like a tailored prison uniform. Wear it too long and you forget what your bones should feel like. Ugh. It's time to break free. Look at these prisoners of routine before us.
Damn.
Full Wish hasn't shown up yet. Let's talk with the members of the Research Society. Maybe we can.
God, my
coax
eyes
something
are so
useful out of
fucking
them.
watery. Ah. Hey guys.
I got called into another chat with the boss today. Never thought he'd care about me this much.
Oh, that's sweet.
Everyone is
Good night,
smiling
Pixel
at
Phantom.
me.
Have a good rest.
The office feels downright cheerful. These days, I go home, change my baby boy's diaper, help my daughter with her homework, prepare tomorrow's lunch, and clean up the house. It's hard to describe how satisfying that feels. When Emma left me, she must have left the kids to me for my own happiness.
The fuck?
When I look back, I realize I was someone who had it good. And I never understood
What am I
how
listening to?
lucky I was.
Right? All thanks to Miss Foolish. Yesterday, during my tumor removal, the anesthesia wore off halfway through. I squinted and watched the doctors pull all kinds of things out of my stomach. There was this lump still twitching when they cut it out.
What the fuck?
I used to be too weak to even get out of bed. But
What
after
am
the
I
society
listening
treatment,
to?
I am almost ready to walk out of the hospital.
Isn't that amazing? Oh, I kind of want to see someone slice me open too.
Oh, hell no.
Should be fun.
Ew.
Hey, did you two hear about the Sinwish Syndicate?
You've come to the right person. My neighbor got a visit from their debt collectors. You should have heard the racket. I saw the news too. Those parasites who ruined the peace, who kept people from being happy. Gone. Wiped clean. Oh, praise Allah. Wait, they extorted you too?
Something like that. Still owed their underboss tens of thousands of credits.
So your debt's wiped clean. Oh,
You are
must
so
feel
freaky.
Pretty great, huh?
Isn't what the smile? I do not like the Smiles Society. They freak me the fuck out.
Oh, we meet again. Hey, Lady Megatron. How have you been?
Is he about to profess?
Good. Since I joined the Research Society, I've made so many new friends. In the past, I struggled with mobility. I always had to work 3 or 4 times harder than the other Megatrons, just to keep up. A lot of Imagine think factory-made types like me don't count as their own. And humans look at us and see soulless machines. If every sentient being has a home, then even the scrapyard is closed to me. I'm not even considered recyclable waste. But here, in the society, no one cares what I am or what I can do. They just see me as a normal person.
Congrats. You found your home.
Kind of wholesome?
Aha said the same. They and everyone here are my family.
Aha talks to you.
Of course. You mean you can't hear them? Guess you're not happy enough yet.
Oh, come on.
Don't worry. Once you join the society, you will. No pain, no tears.
I get the feeling
just
this isn't
pure
Aha they're hearing.
joy.
There's some creepy shit going
Society
on.
makes everyone happy.
Let's see.
Looks like it's about time. If the star of the show doesn't show up soon, the crowd's gonna burst with anticipation.
Everyone, please make some room for Miss Foolish.
Oh, hello. There she is. Titties! Sorry.
By the Master of Elation, may they bless all souls and grant them smiles. Are you all happy today?
Very happy!
Thank you for your smiles. They're like lamps in the dark. So precious. But before we celebrate the elation, let me share a memory drenched in tears. It once dragged me into the abyss. Yet, it also taught me what the elation really means. As you all know, 15 years ago, during the Phantasmoon Games, the shadow cast by the Herald of Death swallowed this place whole. That day, I lost my parents, my classmates, and the others. The morning greetings, the little daily chatter, all went silent under that crimson dusk.
Okay.
After that, for a very, very long time, all that remained of my world, a door shut tight, a room steeped in silence, and a wound in my heart that would never heal. Just hearing the words, Herald of Death, made me shake uncontrollably. I even once thought the only escape was to follow the dead
Aware.
and leave with them. Back then, I was just an empty shell, breathing, beating, but lifeless inside. And just as my soul was about to fade away, an old lady from the Mutual Aid Society knocked on my door. She didn't offer empty words of comfort. She just looked me in the eyes and asked, "Child, would you try stepping outside this door? Out there are many people broken by pain.
She does look
Just
really
like
freaky
you.
though. Like her eyes.
But together, we can start picking up the pieces, one by one." She smiled at me. A warm, gentle smile.
I just realized like her little pin is like a
Smile.
smiling flower thing.
I
His
felt
goofy teeth.
the master of elation grant me a reason to live. At the Mutual Aid Society, I saw countless souls scarred by fate. Some bore wounds beyond healing, and some had lost their loved ones. Each of us bore a different wound, but every wound cut deep. And yet, what truly moved me wasn't the pain. It was how, beneath those scars, they still reached out to one another, offering a smile to a child who'd stopped crying, lending a guiding hand to someone lost. They taught me something precious. Pain can destroy a person, but the wish to bring elation to others can spark the fire of rebirth. That was when Aha's voice echoed again in the silence of my heart. The smiles passed from one another through mutual aid is Aha's most precious blessing. It does not belong only in the small room of a support group. It yearns to illuminate hearts lost in darkness. Each time we share a true smile, it's as if we hear Aha's voice. And when that voice rings out, all suffering fades, all pain is healed, and everyone knows what true happiness feels like. That's why the Research Society of Happy Smiles was founded. I will share this divine smile with all of you.
Oh my god.
Everyone, I have questions for you. When was the last time you truly smiled? How long has it been since you felt happy from the bottom of your heart? Minato, do you ever feel like your days are looping endlessly, like an old silent film, repeating until it suffocates you? And when you realize that loop might never end, does despair flood in like the tide?
You're right.
Miss Bell Woods, you left school full of dreams, only to have your resume rejected
Oh!
again and again.
No!
You told
Ah!
your parents you were busy in Seafeld City, hiding
That's
your
too real.
heartbreaking
Stop!
loneliness behind that lie.
Please, help me.
And Taija, did the cold
that Amber Lee
exclusion at
Connors?
school and the indifference of the adults who should have cared build a wall around your heart? One that made you afraid to open yourself up to the world again.
Yes.
When we were born, no one had to teach us how to smile. But who would have thought that one day, even smiling would become so hard? Once, our world was blessed by Aha's grace. A gentle world in canvas, painted in elation. For centuries, humans and Imaginaes lived freely together in that
It'd be weird.
eternal haven.
I mean, would it be weird for her because she's gonna be she voiced Nihilux. Maybe she also just is a additional voice in this. I have no clue.
Until the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation violently
Okay.
tore us away from that sanctuary.
I know. I see what this is
They
going.
brought us
Okay.
Their so-called inter-astral civilization imposed their so-called standards of happiness and told
Just
us
chanting star
that
railing.
life's ultimate joy
SMH
lies
mods.
in self-focus,
Thank you, Vidad.
self-indulgence, and self-satisfaction.
None of us noticed. It's not actually the mod's fault. I didn't even ask to switch over, I think. Hope you're doing well, Vidad. Have I been? Tired. I'm busy today. And then when I was like eating my dinner before stream, I had a thing happen on my PC. So I had to take care of that for a while. So now we're actually finally live. But like, brain destroyed. Plus, I probably am gonna have to get up early for D&D. So you know, that is all good. It's fine. Dude, I think she did it. She's the murderer. She was mind broken by the murderer, so now like she kind of is like imitating it. And she's going specifically after IPC / bad people, like the Sinwich Guild, which were like, you know, the mob basically, and then the IPC who she sees is taking elation away. I think she's the murderer.
They flooded
I don't know.
us with dazzling material desires, blinding our hearts. They fed arrogance and prejudice into our minds through the network, making us chase pleasure for ourselves and forget that true elation is found when we smile together. Wish power has turned into
Wish
fuel.
power.
Credits jingle where heartfelt laughter used to ring. We drown in anxiety, competition, and an endless sense of not being enough. And in all that noise, we can no longer hear Aha's gentle voice. Elation, the truest light of life itself, is being eaten away and replaced by the external.
You said it. I work myself to death for scraps, and my boss doesn't even notice.
Real.
And those useless loudmouths online. They do nothing with their lives, yet constantly judge everyone else.
True. I mean, what? He doesn't mean me. He doesn't mean me. I'm not a loudmouth, right, guys?
Feeding off of us.
True.
Look around you. This land was once blessed by the Master of Elation. And yet now, it's overflowing with misery. Everyone's chasing their own happiness, but in doing so, they wound others without even noticing. Do you remember the moment I found happiness again? It was when someone who was suffering just as I was, smiled at me. Even through their pain,
Smileys.
they gave me that smile. A smile filled with blessings. That smile saved my life. So listen well. Only by opening your heart and sharing your smile with another can you truly grasp what happiness means.
Maybe just.
It isn't just giving a smile. It's embracing the power that Aha bestowed upon us to smile. Join the Research Society of Happy Smiles. I'll help you rediscover the smile buried within yourself. And Aha will grant your life a transformation. Our mission doesn't end with finding our own smiles. We must bring them to the world and spread true happiness across all existence. While others pray to the eons for their own desires, we, the true followers of Aha, carry a higher calling.
Okay.
To fulfill
I
their
understand the
wish.
sentiments. We're becoming very
To
culty about this,
fulfill
though.
Aha's wish.
Yes, to still every cry of sorrow, to wipe away every bitter tear. We will build, no, rebuild. A world where smiles never fade and elation never dies.
This is low-key horrific, dude. The dogs be barking. Dude, what is this?
The speech is over. What's your take, Detective?
She's horrific.
She's so far gone, it's hard to make sense of it.
Yeah, she's terrifying,
Then
dude.
let's not overthink it. Let's talk to her directly.
She's clearly been mind broken by what happened in her past, and she's gone down the full cult
Miss
path.
Colwish, I'm Kuchiba from the Department of Aberration Defense. I'd like to have a chat with you. Ah, I see. You're here about the Sinwish Syndicate case, aren't you?
So, you were expecting us.
Oh, I heard the news. The entire Sinwish Syndicate massacred in Dovebrook District. Ah, such a cursed place. They may not have been saints, but I still pray for them. May their souls rest in peace.
Oh. How merciful of you. Though, rumor has it the Research Society of Happy Smiles had a few run-ins with them regarding recruitment, donations, turf. Sounds like plenty of reasons for conflict, don't you think?
Are you suggesting we had the Sinwish Syndicate killed? For conflicted interests?
Whoa, wait, that's not what I said.
You know nothing about our finances. Every expense is covered by a charitable foundation established with the compensation from 15 years ago. We don't need a single cent from our members.
Battery 80%.
I did not mean to press the button, battery lady. Silence. Okay. Okay, she's just running off with it, dude.
When I heard about this tragedy, I personally allocated relief money for the victims' families to keep order and peace in Dovebrook. Tell me, Miss Kuchiba, someone copied the Herald of Death and slaughtered dozens. What will your Department of Aberration Defense do this time? We never released that detail. How do you know someone's imitating the Herald of Death?
Oh.
Isn't that what you've been waiting for? For the killer to slip up? So
Are you admitting that you're the killer?
And tie everything up nicely? 15 years have passed. You don't seriously believe we're still living in an age where information can be sealed off at will, do you? From the very day the murders occurred, the news has long since spread online. The Sinwish Syndicate paid a fortune for some ancient mask, and the next thing you know, they're all dead. The scene painted red with traces of the bloody bloom. Please pay no attention to baseless rumors. Rumors? And yet you're here. That alone proves one thing. The rumors are true. And the new Herald of Death really does exist.
Not necessarily.
Otherwise, why do you suspect me? Only someone who knows the original case could recreate it so perfectly, right?
Not necessarily. Again, she just mentioned that there's a reason that you guys had a conflict in the past. Ergo, that is another reason. You're assuming things. Now, you're assuming things correctly, but it's not like it's a guaranteed fact, you know what I mean?
Everyone! You heard our conversation, didn't you? The Herald of Death has returned. He's here, in Dovebrook. He's slain the entire Sinwish Syndicate. He's back to relive the carnage of the Phantom Moon Games.
Oh, the Herald of Death? Didn't the officials...
Can someone shut her up? Jesus Christ.
He appeared again.
He's immortal? A demon?
Oh my god.
He's back for revenge. He'll take revenge on everyone. We're doomed.
And this is all... Fuck me. This is gonna cause fear, and that's gonna cause the belief that it's real, and that's gonna take root in the Imaginary, bringing it back. Oh my god. Crazy bitch.
Aren't gang members the very people who steal smiles from others? And isn't the best way to make bad people happy to erase them from the world? Wouldn't that be doing something good?
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, Sister Mechatron is right. Those thugs deserved it.
That's insane, dude.
Back from the dead? Lies! The IPC kept him alive to wield him as their...
That's really cool artwork in the background, actually. What the hell?
You useless officials! 15 years ago, you failed to let him get away! And that's why he's back again now!
Everyone, there's no need to panic. Remember who you are. You are those who live beneath Aha's brilliance, who have claimed happiness and cast off the shackles of suffering. Once the Herald of Death fed on our fear and tears.
She wants to be a supplicant, I think.
Look at the smiles
feel
on
like-
the faces of those around you. There is no fear left in our hearts, no tears left in our eyes. All that remains is resolve happiness, and faith in the elation. The Research Society of Happy Smiles will protect this world. Etch this into your hearts. The happy do not die, for even death cannot touch a heart filled with happiness.
What's going on? There's something very wrong about this.
That's what I've been saying.
Yes, yes, as long as we're happy enough, there's nothing to fear.
Is it a mimetic virus?
Die. Happiness. Happiness is our weapon. Happiness will destroy the Herald of Death. Happiness will save this world. Operation Spread Happiness.
This is very terrifying.
Let happiness infect everyone and spread to every corner of the sky. Make the Phantom Moon smile. Make Lord Aha laugh until they cry for us. Infect the Phantom Moon with happiness. Happiness.
Oh, okay. Hey, what are the rules? No sound LUDs during story moments. Hey, you. Okay, what?
Silence!
All right, Kuchiba's stepping in.
My apologies, officers. I can't provide anything useful for now, but rest assured, I'll cooperate with any investigation from the Department of Aberration Defense or the Security Bureau. And of course, I'll fulfill my...
Screw it, take her out.
Whether it's the
Wham.
newly emerged Herald of Death or the various upheavals surrounding the Phantasmoon Games, the Research Society of Happy Smiles will handle them appropriately. What we protect is the future and the smiles of plain Arcadia. Or perhaps, after all this, you too have felt that
Did I pull flash film? No, I did not.
yearning within your hearts. Would you like to join us to embrace eternal happiness?
Eternal happiness is bullshit.
I'll pass. But I've got a feeling we'll meet again.
He said something.
Miss
Huh.
Fullwish, thank you for your cooperation. Hopefully, next time we meet, it won't be like this. May the Master of Elation watch over all and bless you with their everlasting smile.
Silence. Ashvale and Kuchiba left the gathering. Creepy ass cult members.
Let go of your obsession. Let go of the shadow in your arms. Let go of that false sense of responsibility.
What the hell?
You're the one who should be dead, aren't you?
Oh?
Come, join your brothers. Let the gears grind to a halt. Let the hands fall still and end that life of yours that was never meant to be.
Dude, the turtleneck they gave him is crazy. The skin-tight
Day will
turtleneck,
come.
bruh.
But for now, there are more important things I must do.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Nothing. Never mind. Looks like Full Wish was a much slyer fish than expected. The bait was there. But she ignored it. And instead, she stirred up a whirlpool.
Quite the opposite, actually. Not only did she take our bait, but she also flat out told us she couldn't care less about the hook.
Was there something I missed?
The bloody bloom mark from the Sinwish Syndicate massacre. How did she know that detail? When we specifically obfuscated it with special mark, even in our internal reports. She broadcasted this information word for word, and even used it to stir up public sentiment, scattering it across the place like tossing blood-soaked feed into a fish pond. Now stopping the rumors from spreading will be even harder.
Well, maybe she has her connections, or maybe she made a lucky guess as one of the victims. Regardless, she's right about one thing. Trying to stop something from spreading today sure is a lot more difficult than 15 years ago.
So, Mr. Ashvale, did your lucky radar start blaring when it came to Full Wish?
There is something very wrong about that woman.
Yeah.
You saw the way she played the crowd, huh? I guarantee you that it had nothing to do with her public speaking skills. She could very well be a supplicant in disguise. Still, this whole run has been smooth to an unbelievable degree. We got our bearings in no time at all. So, let's keep our prized fish in the pond for now. Full Wish is not going anywhere.
Okay.
You're right. It's too risky to make a direct move against a well-respected philanthropist and media tycoon. Maybe we should start with the people around her.
There were people from all walks of life at the gathering just now. Workers, suits, students, the elderly, and even Mechatrons. Judging by their crazed enthusiasm, I highly doubt they'd be willing to testify against Full Wish. But I have my ways.
Mr. Ashvale, coercive interrogation is strictly against the rules. Please refrain from doing it somewhere I can't...
Oryx! The rat raid? Holy moly. What's up, Kilos? Welcome back, Brio. Hey, Niwa. What's up, Mug? We're currently playing through the tail end of the Plain Arcadia 4.1 story. How was stream? I don't think we have any mods right now, so let me give you the shout out. Wait, you're the mod, but you're not going to shout yourself out. I know that because you're going to just say no. There you go. Good drawing. How was art? How was the arting? Did you finally finish something? Or rough? Is that a no? Kinda? Okay, you know what? We take a kinda. In a world where it could have been no, we take kinda. Yeah, right now we're investigating some murdery shit going on in Plain Arcadia. But I'm also tired as hell, so I'm just kind of... We're just like killing through it. I don't know how long we're gonna go for. I don't know if I'm gonna like finish it today. I'd like to, but if I hit a point where I'm like too tired, you know, we'll leave it there. So you're gonna go take a nap? Enjoy your nap. You were playing a lot of Stellaris, so I get that. Have a good rest, Oryx. Thank you again for the raid. Anyway, let's continue.
Don't get the wrong idea. I meant an old friend that I spotted at the gathering. By the way, ever watch Daybreak Squadron? It's on Sunday nights at 8.
I thought you weren't a TV person.
Not me. Mr. N. He watches it.
Your monkey is quite
Oh,
the
yeah.
child at heart.
That dude.
Anyway, come on. Let's go get an autograph from our heroic film star.
Wait, me? Or somebody else? Do we actually get to find anything?
Is that him?
Nope.
Shh. Don't interrupt.
No, Cinderborn. Oh, okay.
You lost him?
Not even close.
Huh.
Hey, why are you two following me?
Oh,
Ah,
we're just
okay, so-
two grown
right.
fans of the Daybreak Squadron trying to get an autograph from Big Brother Magnus.
My tired ass brain did not realize. I was like, wait, that guy's familiar. Right, he was at Cinderborn. Dude, and sometimes NPC models are a bit rough to try and remember.
Mr. Ashvale? Don't prank me like that. You really scared me.
Really? Cinderborn, the peacekeeper of our city, vanquisher of evil fiends, is scared of his own fans? Long time no see, Magnus.
You're not here for autographs, are you? I saw you two at the gathering. I don't understand. Why are you investigating Miss Fullwish? She's been nothing but a kind, lawful person who spreads happiness
Hey,
to
take
others.
take it from your hero.
You heard about
She's
what
creepy.
happened with Sinwish Syndicate, I assume.
Then, was Miss Fullwish telling the truth?
The perpetrator left the same signature as the Herald of Death did 15 years ago.
So, did that monster really kill Mr. Polwave and Costide? 15 years and he's back? This demon? How many more lives must he take?
Mr. Magnus, you're one of the survivors of the incident.
Oh shit. He was a survivor.
Yes. That monster took my parents that day. But
Right.
what's
Okay.
the Sinwish Syndicate case got to do with Miss Fullwish?
Because that Herald of Death was executed 15 years ago. That's for certain. The Sinwish Syndicate case, on the other hand, has copycat written all over it. And Fullwish is a suspect.
So, just because we're survivors, we automatically become suspects? What? Are you gonna interrogate me too?
If that's what you want, Miss Kuchiba can arrange for it later. For now, I just want to ask you a few
I mean, if you
questions
want to,
about the
sure.
Smile Society.
That's pretty good.
It doesn't matter if you have a few or 100 questions. I have nothing to say to you. 15 years ago, I was left all alone in this world. The so-called relatives closed in like a pack of hyenas, their eyes fixed solely on the compensation smeared with my parents' blood. Abuse, deception, expulsion. To them, I was nothing more than a walking money bag.
Oh my God.
An eyesore, a jinx. It was the society that gave me the chance to live the life I have now.
What about the Sinwish Syndicate then? If I recall correctly, they took care of you once. Old Polwave helped you deal with those relatives.
Listen, Mr. Ashvale, the debt I owe the Sinwish Syndicate will be paid. I will avenge them as a member of the Smile Society, as well as the Daybreak Squadron. I'll rip the Herald of Death out from the shadows in their name and see justice served.
He's gonna die, isn't
It's
he?
my duty.
You're in over your head.
Ooh.
The new Herald of Death is very dangerous. I doubt a handful of actors like you can achieve anything substantial.
Damn. That's just mean.
You think we're just a couple of kids playing superheroes with masks, right? Well, you're wrong. My squad mates and I aren't the easy pushovers we used to be, Mr. Ashvale. I haven't had my transformation surgery yet, but I can already power a Mechatron warrior in battle. We are real heroes here.
Boys, let's stay on topic, shall we? I just wanted to have a few words about the society.
I have nothing to say to you either, Miss Kuchiba. Neither of you are getting a word out of me on this.
What about me? Appears?
Well done, Magnus. Your loyalty to the Smile Society
Oh boy,
warms
here we
our
go.
hearts.
You're following me?
Not by choice. These IPC dogs made it clear that they intend to frame
Good
Miss
grief.
Foolish. Oh, we're not going to just let this slide.
Would you look at that? The hunters become the hunted.
What does it matter? If someone's looking for a beating, we'll gladly give it to them.
That's right.
You have 5 minutes for questioning. So make it count, Mr. Ashvale. They're all yours.
Never expected my first miracle as a supplicant to be teaching thugs. I mean lawful citizens, a lesson on the streets.
Leave the hydrate,
Let's
Brio.
get this over with then. And if you want to join them too, Magnus, be my guest. Fair warning. I'm out of practice. If you get hurt, it's your problem.
Your fists don't hurt at all.
They are about to in a second. What do you mean stop? They're
You on your path.
brawling me, bro.
Eye for an eye. Fiddle with holes. Fight to the death. Beasts slaughter each other.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ashvale. I have to stop you.
Hooray, Cinderborn, the bringer of justice.
Dude, he's about to die already. But you realize how crazy they all are, right? Dude, I felt like ate them.
It hurts a little, but I'm happy.
Creepy ass people, dude.
There's something seriously wrong with you all.
Enough! Are you really going to kill them?
No, what is kill it? Where's that coming from?
Defender of the city. Are you scared?
Hello?
This is the real Phantasmoon Games, Magnus. This is the bloody truth under the mask of the Elations game. 15 years ago, at dusk in this city, the Herald of Death tore people apart, one by one. Did he ever stop to ask even once, is it enough?
Alright, I'm back.
I know you want to make something out of yourself, like the trailblazer of the Astral Express. And I know you want to catch the new Herald of Death and crush him like a bug, using the same methods he used against the Sinwish Syndicate. But here's the deal. It's not your duty. And the Eonic game sure isn't a TV show where you get to play the hero and save the day. You mentioned a conversion surgery earlier. Are you saying that all society members underwent some kind of unknown modification? That figures. I was wondering why these people looked like they felt no pain at all. Humming along merrily even as they bled. Does this have anything to do with the surgery?
What?
Nothing to say? Fine by me. 3 minutes left. That's long enough for me to question them. Time to hurry and get some answers from these people while they're still on the ground.
Oh, and there's coins to pick up. Oh no! I can't pick up the coins. I can pick up 2 of them. Alright, you.
Hey, lackey. Wake up.
Give her a quick smack.
Pain should not exist.
Oh, good grief.
Smile. Please smile.
You, random lady?
The laughter. Don't let it stop.
Good grief. Oh, good grief. You guys are creepy. What is happening, dude? You really want to be... You really want to be part of this shit, dude? Come on.
What the heck happened to these people?
This is... the small procedure that official members receive.
Yeah,
They call it the happiness surgery.
This happens in one of the side quests that you could do in 4.0. I coincidentally did actually do this one. This gives a lot of context into this as well. It is really messed up. They basically lobotomize you.
With a prick of the needle, no more than a mosquito's bite. The doctor puts this small thing inside your eyelids, even smaller than a synesthesia beacon, and more convenient. People who have had the surgery say that it soothes all your pain and suffering.
Yeah. It's so gross to me, dude. This is something that is so uncomfortable.
Even your body becomes stronger, and your mind clearer and more focused. A state where you can truly receive happiness.
So, you haven't had this happiness surgery yet, right?
He said,
I'm not ready yet. I've been thinking it over.
yes, please, like,
But the rest of the
don't.
squadron had it, and they've
Oh,
all
they've
become
all had it? Oh, good
happier.
grief.
They say it's the necessary step to becoming a true superhero that safeguards everyone else's happiness.
Hey, rules are meant to be broken, broski.
Do it.
Push against it. I need to be here. I need to give him some
Mr.
peace of mind.
Ashvale, what should I do?
The surgery won't make you stronger, nor will it help you get your revenge. These guys on the floor
You
are
need,
proof enough.
you know, you need you need a little
Remember
negativity
the
in your life.
hesitation and fear you feel in this moment, Magnus.
Sounds insane, but you need that dash of bad, you know?
Instead of overcoming them,
You need shit
those
to go
people
fucked
never
up
find
sometimes.
True strength.
It's all part of the cycle, dude.
Go now. I have some cleaning up to do.
You were no help, Ashvale. If Cinderborn becomes brainwashed too, I blame you for just being shit at helping people. Anyway,
So, did you
you need the bad to appreciate the good.
pry the
Yeah.
answers you were looking for out of them?
These people have all been processed by the Smiles Society. Heck, who knows what method they used. It completely neutralized their ability to feel suffering and despair and gave them bodies like steel and capable of feeling pain. Say, is this the kind of treatment that the Medical Ethics Committee would approve?
As if. I doubt they even bothered to submit an application.
Which means Full Wish has far more dirty laundry than we initially expected. The idea was to find the Herald of Death with the leads we had. But here we are, going deeper down an increasingly scarier rabbit hole.
Judging by their voices, these followers don't seem to have any ill intentions. In fact, they sound a lot more humane than most humans. If all this has nothing to do with the Herald of Death, then it matters little to our investigation. After all, how they pursue happiness is their own choice. Wouldn't you agree?
Are you serious, Kojima?
Mm-hmm.
It's only human instinct to avoid pain, right? Such avoidance doesn't go against the laws of nature.
Okay.
Nor does it legally constitute a crime when the party involved was a voluntary participant.
Pause. It doesn't go against laws of nature because specifically the sense of pain. Avoiding pain makes sense. Getting rid of your sense of pain against human nature. Sense of pain is very important to know when you've, well, hurt yourself. That's why it's an actual condition. The inability to feel pain is an actual condition. And these people that have it, it sucks. They don't know if they've broken a bone. They don't know if they're bleeding. Like, it's scary shit, dude. Very uncomfortable stuff to see in action. Secondly, does it legally constitute a crime when a party involved was voluntary participant? It is a crime if it's an what's it called? Unsanctioned like procedure, right? It's not something that is like, it hasn't been legalized. It's off the records. And such things are illegal. So yes, you are wrong in every sense of it. Either you're kind of dumb, or you have some ulterior motive with saying this.
Not a crime. Well, my instinct right now is telling me that this definitely has something to do with the Herald of Death.
Unfortunately, Mr. Ashvale, we need evidence to solve a case.
I'm here to follow my senses and dig up whatever's at the bottom of this.
That's insane
As
to
for
me, dude.
evidence, that's your headache. Besides, I don't think we need to turn over every stone to figure it out. If the new Herald of Death and Full Wish are connected, we'll be seeing another move soon enough. If I were her, I'd choose the brightest stage possible so this weapon could spread maximum panic.
You mean the Star Rail Fest?
Ah, you fool, that's where I
Madame
am.
Pearl promised that top-level security would be deployed during the fest, as well as a contingency plan, robust enough to quell any crisis.
And you are staring right at him.
Hey, Danny boy! It's been a while actually since we've seen him.
According to Sunday, the crow should lead me to Blade's whereabouts. Since it stopped here, that means...
I wasn't even looking for you. Yet here you are, throwing yourself into the fray. Consider me surprised.
Blade! What's he doing here? He's just there, chilling.
You haven't even settled the score over the mask you stole from the Sinwish Syndicate. And now you're skulking around and following us? What's your deal?
Oh my god, is Dan, like, is he okay going, like, meeting up with 2 Stellaron hunters, like, right there?
What do you, or should I say, all of you want?
All of you? All of you.
General Yao Guang of Yu Cui has come to this world and is looking for you. Dragons clash in the wilderness, their ichor dark and yellow. In her divination, you will become a slave to your own violence, bringing a catastrophic end to all. I am in that future as well. The only violence within you that comes to my mind is Shuhu. The emanator of abundance who resurrected time and time again. The monster who turned planets into living beings.
What the fuck?
And merged billions of people into flesh spheres.
That's horrifying. Flesh spheres is crazy.
That he is using your body to resurrect himself.
Was Shuhu a dragon then? I wonder.
So, what's your
Like-
plan? Kill me again.
He's like hoping for it, dude.
Oh my. Things are getting a little heated. Should I get you both slushies?
Thank you.
I'll pass.
While General Yao Guang's divination may foretell a death battle between us, that doesn't necessarily mean it's the only interpretation.
Dan Heng's grown a lot to be able to actually just talk with Blade here, though.
Experiences on the Express have shown me time and time again that even fates set in stone aren't entirely immovable.
Dude, it's actually Loki.
I have no intention of getting into a quarrel with you, but I need to make sure that the presence of the Stellaron hunters won't endanger my companions or the future of this planet.
Dude, Loki, this is really cool because you can really see Dan Feng in him. You know, as Dan Feng himself said, that they're both really alike in a way that he didn't at least at that moment realize yet. This is super cool that, like, in this moment, he really feels like he's Dan Feng.
Thus, I must know your purpose here, Blade. What has Destiny's Slave written in your script?
They don't know. He gave him a blank script, I think, yeah, right?
He stated this trip would be connected to death.
Death is intriguing. Death can mean multiple things.
Should I congratulate you?
Much obliged. In my experience, it's best not to get your hopes up too soon. Prophecies rarely unfold the way you expect.
True.
However, the General's divination isn't entirely baseless. Ever since my arrival here, I have been feeling restless. There's another power here beckoning me.
Oh, another power.
Is there another form of abundance in the world besides you?
Perhaps there is more than one.
Okay.
Are you referring to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Or the Elixir Seekers?
Something far more dangerous.
Cool, like, little comic split between to show both of
They
them.
have support from other factions.
Unclear.
As such, I'll keep an eye on you until everything settles. Just like you did in the past. That's as far as I'll go.
The tension between them is crazy. What? Yeah, dude.
Did you two just agree to some weird collaboration before me?
I'll leave that matter in your hands, Silverwolf.
I don't get it. That good-for-nothing detective didn't even blink an eye before selling us out to Pearl. And you still plan on working with him?
There are things only he can get done.
Oh, you know him. Meanwhile, in Dovebrook District.
Hey, you two. Why the long faces? On land blessed by the Master of Elation, frowning is bad manners.
Don't tell me you've also
Come
had.
on, smile. Whether you're hungry or full, poor or
Don't tell me
rich,
you've also
the
had the
laughter
creepy
is with you.
brain
Would you be
surgery.
interested in learning about our research society of happy smiles?
Thank you, but I'll pass.
Hey, Sunday and Tingyan.
Another one. How many people have been talking to us about happiness today?
Is it like spreading?
6, exactly.
Damn, she's been keeping count.
Locals say ever since the Sinwish Syndicate case, this research society of happy smiles has exploded in size.
That gang's fall left a power vacuum, and the Research Society of Happy Smiles filled it like a fast-growing fungus. Even those who were once resistant or indifferent got swept up in it.
I think I'm starting to get a better picture now. Is this by any
I wonder what
chance
Tingyun's
tied
role in
to
this will
what you're
be.
preparing to do in the Phantasmoon games?
Not only me. It might also be tied to the ominous
She
fate
has-
General Yao Guang warned about. The one looming over this world.
Because she has like a vestige of like destruction within her. I wonder if they're gonna use that as like a weapon at some point.
A few days ago, when I used the tuning power to help her intervene at SparksyCon, I caught a strange sound echoing in people's minds.
A strange sound?
And true, he can like resonate with people like emotionally. And like kind of manipulate that. So he might actually be a really good like he could low-key be really important here too, Sunday.
Yes. Cheerful, happy laughter echoing in their heads. Oh, without those gangsters, this street's much cleaner now.
The so-called voice of Aha those society recruiters claim to hear? Could the Joy Seeker truly be so passionate about universal redemption?
Whatever that is, it's not Aha's laughter. From the moment I set foot on this street, I've been using my tuning ability to sense the residents' minds. Miss Tingyun, allow me to correct you. Those connected to the Research Society of Happy Smiles number not 6, but 42. Each of them carries the same sound. Identical laughter, looping endlessly like a broken record.
Mind control? Or something worse?
Are you trying to say that this is tied to the harmony?
Could be another Stellaron.
I dare not make such wild assumptions.
No, this isn't the work of any tuner. It feels like a barrier, born from the human mind itself, to numb the unbearable pain it cannot endure. Like a worn-out tape recorder hidden deep in the subconscious, repeating the same thing
I mean,
over and over.
That sounds like the thing that they put behind their eyes. It's like actively brainwashing them.
So, whose divine handiwork is this supposed to be now?
Someone's.
Wherever this laughter comes from, causing so many people to self-deceive in perfect unison while enduring pain is well beyond the capabilities of a mere charitable group. Beneath these calm waters, the undercurrents are far more turbulent than anyone imagines.
The bad news just keeps coming. Dan Heng's gone off on his own, and Madame Yao's completely vanished. Can you still sense her?
The bird I entrusted to General Yao Guang has seemingly gone silent. I can't share its vision anymore. I can't even feel her thoughts through it. But I know it hasn't faded. That means she's still in this world somewhere.
Let's pray she returns soon, with some news to pierce through all this fog. Otherwise, this Arcadia built on happiness will crumble fast and fall into the abyss.
Shit's heating up. Back to me, the goat. I can fix your problems. Do much, pay a visit to the author of The Fluffy.
Blurry QR cult? That's an unusual name.
Why would the author of Fluffy Across the Blue have such a pen name?
Maybe the author's eyes went blurry after too much drawing. He's a Dimension City horse. What? Sure, we'll go down.
A pen name often says a lot about its creator. Someone who can draw something that cute must have a warm, gentle heart. I heard the Fluffy's been running for half a year in a magazine. At first, it wasn't very popular in Plain Arcadia. But after that Memory Bubble movie, A Holy Grail Stay Night, old Odie produced became a massive hit. The Astral Express's adventure stories spread far and wide, and the Fluffy started gaining popularity. Now the latest chapter, The Sacred Flames Return, Amphorius's creation, is sold out everywhere. This cult sure knows a lot about our journey. Must be a galactic fan of the Express crew.
Another villain. Perhaps? We just gained another loyal fan. I still think we deserve royalties, though.
Royalties? You're being way too practical. It's a comic where we're the protagonists. Someone's giving us free publicity. Can't you cut them a little slack? According to the address the Perlux employee gave us, it looks like we've arrived at a familiar place.
For such a small place, Dovebrook District is really full of hidden talents.
Turn left at the first intersection, then turn right, go straight for 200 meters. Wait, this is the Furbobo Weekly newspaper?
I own this place.
Oh, don't tell me the author of the Fluffy is actually a Furbo. No wonder he rarely shows his face. Come on, let's go upstairs.
The Pursuit of Happiness.
He goes puff, 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 pom-poms for extra fluffy stuff.
Yeah, March? Oh! She is. She's back. Dodged. Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh. It's doomed. Smooth.
Please come in. Let me guess. Your next line is...
JoJo reference!
Why are you here?
It's you!
What's the problem? I'm the magazine's founder. It's
I should have played along, but... I feel like it adds to the girl failure aspect that she's completely off the mark.
$1 million? President Nihilux has already been behind on behind on everyone's wages for months. If it weren't for the money, who'd risk their neck being a tabloid journalist, sneaking photos of the bigwigs on the Astral Express?
It only occurs to you why the name Nihilux always felt vaguely familiar. The former president of Furbobo Weekly, that deadbeat boss who skipped town to dodge her debts, went by that exact name.
A boss who doesn't pay wages has no right to sit here. They belong in the underworld.
Idiots. Without me, you'd all have been locked up in some Department of Aberration Defense painting prison long ago. And you still have the gall to demand wages from your savior. Have you ever heard of the sensational serial thief case, Phantom Furbomorph? It happened in the year 1996 at the Arcadian calendar.
I'm sorry. I was wrong. I shouldn't have talked back. I'm sorry for being born a Virgo. Beep boop. Even if you've got dirt on us, making us work for free is way too ridiculous. We've had enough. We've overthrown the boss. We've got a new president now. Please stand up for us.
Welcome, traveler. Virgo Hot Pot requires a reservation. Rumors are 10,000 credits apiece, and if you're looking to hire a hitman, just head right down the hall to the storeroom. Oh, or maybe...
What?
You came to meet the brilliant, charming, and universally adored blurry QR cult. Well then, truth be told, that person is actually...
We should really be charging royalties.
Who could it be?
March, are you moonlighting as a comic artist behind my back?
Even more non-existent memories. What are you even talking about?
Once you rule out all the wrong answers, only one truth remains. The only one here who can actually draw is you, Nihilux. You're
The only one who can draw is crazy. Self-report.
You saw right through me. As a reward for seeing through my disguise, how about an autograph or a photo? Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Nihilux. You can also call me by my pen name, Blurry QR Cult.
Aw, no wonder you were tagging along back at Perlux Tower, acting like you knew us so well. Wait. This blurry QR cult persona isn't a fake, is it?
Identity is just a mask and a body. Real or fake, it's all in how you see it. At the very least, for now, there's no other blurry QR cult around who could show up at Star Rail Fest for a live signing and hype up the Astral Express, right?
So, you already know why we're here.
Just a little deduction, that's all. The news about Star Rail Fest is already everywhere online. Knowing how that perfectionist Madame Pearl operates, she's definitely pulling strings to make your collaboration a success. Naturally, having me step in was part of her plan.
If that's the case, will you...
That said, I'll have to respectfully decline.
Another JoJo reference, though kind of fucked up. This is a Naga Kotor. This is a classic, but it's kind of like, yeah, they kind of fumbled it slightly. By having that said, I'll have to respectfully decline. Because hold on. Because in the dub he says, this is the memes in question.
Daga kotowaru. Nani? Sorry, but I refuse.
That should have been like.
Sorry, but I refuse.
Yeah, sorry, but I refuse should have been the line if they're going by English. Localizers, drop the ball. I'm disappointed. Anyway.
Not to brag, but Fluffy Across the Blue is
I love that she's going
ridiculously
crazy with the
popular
JoJo
as well.
references.
If tickets
I respect
weren't
it.
limited, the line would wrap around the planet twice and a half. That's not a signing event, but a public execution, right?
Yeah, that does sound pretty horrifying.
So when I get my new form.
How should I know? It depends on what trouble you get yourselves into. And, I mean, on where you go, and on which villain you heroically defeat.
Right.
So tell me, Miss Nihilux, do you really have the right to refuse us? You've used the crew's likenesses and adventure experiences without permission. Surely you owe us some form of compensation.
Smug style.
Why are we talking about this all of a sudden? Today, on behalf of the entire Astral Express crew, for your violation of our publicity rights, emotional damages, and lost wages, I hereby demand 1.6 billion credits.
Whoa!
How did you work that out?
Believe it or not, I don't have a single coin on me right now.
How?
That's impossible. Just your royalties alone should have made you rich.
Due to, unknown circumstances, my luck with money hasn't been great. But I get what this is really about.
Where is your money? What?
Cash, are you?
Why are you broke?
I'll show up at Star Rail Fest. Is that good enough for you?
It's a start. It does not clear everything, though.
Then it's settled. Thank you, Colt.
March, you're terrible at negotiation.
I also hope the two of you, as the original inspirations, will take some time to familiarize yourselves with Fluffy Across the Blue before attending the exhibition, so you won't be caught off guard by fans' questions.
Why? Did you change some things
Time to
narratively?
attend Miss Nilux's class. Please follow me.
Join Alex's author workshop. Okay.
Miss Nilux's mini class is officially in session. If you have any questions, feel free to ask at any time.
Miss Colt, why did you pick the Astral Express as the theme for your comic?
Well, I'm all about realism, but sadly, my previous works like Acheron's Godslay, Galaxy Ranger Saga, and dozens of others all got cancelled.
How do you know about all of these
If
things?
you hadn't beaten Iron Tomb and boosted its popularity, this one would have been cancelled too. Let's not ask sad questions, all right?
She is so suspicious as a character. I'm really curious to see who she actually, like, what she actually is.
Sorry.
All right, pay attention. The cute little critter in the center of the image is Baseball Raccoon, the main character of Fluffy Across the Blue. Just recently, March Bunny and Woof Woof Dawn found her in a trash can.
Woof woof done.
At that moment, a terrifying monster is causing havoc on the space station. It tries to spit fire at Baseball Raccoon, but the flames don't burn through the trash can. Instead, it sets the trash on fire, and the stench knocks the monster out.
Miss Colt, why is she the protagonist?
Because I'm the
Readers
best.
today value immersion, and a character who has no memory of the
This is
past
really meta.
Of course, the best choice.
I don't know anything about my past either, so why didn't you pick me?
Even though Little Raccoon joined the Express the latest, she's left behind so many stories across different worlds that there are even rumors in the Lafus prison about her beating up alien life forms.
That's right.
With material this crazy, not making it the main character? I might disagree, but Aha absolutely wouldn't.
Well, that's the reality of casting for you. Ms. Colt, well said. March, I'll give you the protagonist role for a day.
Stick to being the Baseball Raccoon, okay? I don't need special treatment.
March, the Fluffy is just a comic. Outside of this, the author and the readers, every character in this world, aren't we all the protagonists of our own lives?
That sounds so passionate, Miss Colt. I totally get it now.
And so, the unruly Baseball Raccoon, the quiet Woof Woof Dawn, and the lively March Bunny formed a trio everyone loves.
Actually, I have a question too.
Oh? Why are they all small animals?
Ever since I got punched in the face by sales numbers, I've grasped a universal truth. In today's world, fluffy, cute animals aren't always a crowd pleaser.
Seriously? Even I feel like I can't compete with Pom Pom's cuteness.
Designing the adult versions took some work. After defeating the monster, Baseball Raccoon accepted an invitation from the other fluffy animals and boarded the Fluffy. Here, the protagonist meets 3 big animals with distinct personalities. First, the adorable and universally loved conductor, Pom Pom. Beside them is the elegant navigator, Miss Himecat.
I know, that's That's Hime-Cat. Her original inspiration is Himeko. Oh, please don't tell her.
Your taste in naming is...
And the big brown dog on the other side, see? His name will shock you. That's right. He's...
Mr. Yang.
No fictionized name for him?
Just Mr. Yang.
Okay.
Your taste in naming is indeed extraordinary.
Anyway, the 6 fluffy little creatures boarded the Fluffy Express and set off on their journey. As for the plot, it's pretty much the same as what you've all experienced, just with a bit of artistic tweaking to suit Plain Arcadia's audience.
A bit?
A tiny bit. In the comic world, which is even more cutthroat than the Phantasmoon games, if you don't cater to the reader's tastes, it's nearly impossible to survive.
Right.
Once upon a time, great comic artists had the luxury of 100 chapters to build things up. Now, if you don't hook readers within 100 pages, you're done.
This is very meta right now. It's kind of funny.
Readers today are hard to please, and authors have to come up with ever more shocking and sensational material. Doesn't this remind you of the Phantasmoon games? Looks like you're all familiar with the characters from the Fluffy. Now, let me talk about some of the creative challenges I'm facing.
All right, show us. Oh, yoink! Am I blinking? Ew! Also, I'm drooling. What the fuck? That's awful. I hate that.
So, what do you see on the Fluffy stands?
It's her turned into a cute little animal?
A pirated version of me.
Yes, this is the character, and you're the inspiration behind her. But even for someone as interesting as you, there are many backstories that readers don't care about, don't want to know, or don't feel obliged to understand. A comic artist's job is to capture the most interesting parts and present them to the readers. The cute and clever one is March Bunny. The unruly but reliable one is Baseball Raccoon. This is what we call a concrete archetype paired with an abstract character. And the abstract side of a character will only be further simplified in the eyes of the readers. So, how do you think the readers across the universe view you nameless?
Heroes.
Well said. Your heroic deeds and accomplishments drew my attention.
I really don't like the googly eyes.
Gave me inspiration for the
This is
character
awful.
in the Fluffy. But while the hero identity boosts the character's popularity, it also becomes a limitation. That's why the little animals in the Fluffy have to defeat even more powerful villains and keep upping the ante to get more applause from the audience. In turn, the reader's perceptions and expectations constrain the character's growth. If she acts out of line, the popularity will crash. If she can't come up with new ideas or grow stronger, the audience will soon lose interest in the comic. Unfortunately, the creation of Fluffy Across the Blue is now stuck at this very awkward bottleneck. Honestly, after drawing comics for so long, I've pretty much run out of ideas. Hundreds of Amber eras ago, people would laugh out loud just from seeing a cat do a backflip. Now, to get the same kind of enthusiastic reaction, you'd probably need to have that cat.
I bet the music playing is also.
One-on-one showdown in
You know what I mean?
Although the fluffy specials
you know,
are
you know.
selling like crazy, doing side stories without progressing the main plot isn't a long-term solution.
If you know, you know.
Since all the gossip memo keepers I hired got wiped out in Amphorius,
Oh.
my source of intel's been drying up fast.
She had memo keepers.
But if someone from the Astral Express could quietly feed me a few
So that's what she wants.
juicy insider
Juicy.
secrets from the Phantom Moon games, imagine the reader's reaction when the next chapter drops. Whoa! Does Blurry QR Code have a time machine or what? Oh, that'd totally save the Fluffy's future sales.
This feels like something we'd need to discuss with the
Furlough
others.
crew already works for you. Just have them slip me a copy of the Phantom Moon Games press release. Let's call it buying your exclusive adaptation rights. We'll do a 50-50 split.
I'll have to think about it.
What about a 30-70 split?
Ooh.
Deal. 70 for me, 30 for you.
Nope.
Wow, you change your face faster than Sparkle.
All right, since we've got the profit split sorted, looks like my creative block won't last much longer. Just wait for my appearance at Star Rail Fest. Star Rail Fest, a grand event that gathers millions of eyes and an inordinate amount of wish power. And under all that attention, the dark forces coveting the Master of Elation's blessing are bound to surface. Heroes and devils dancing together in plain Arcadia. Tell me, is there a better source of inspiration than that? My hero, don't let us down.
Uh-huh. You just got scammed. Meanwhile, at the Graphia Academy.
A supplicant is the master of wish power. But wish power
And
can
Papa.
also become the shackles that bind the supplicant, forcing them to fulfill its desires. Love and hatred are alike. Dependence resembles fear. What commands wish power isn't only love, but also hatred. Thank you. These notes will really be a big help to her.
Good. I'm so glad to be of help. For generations, many members of our family have attempted to enter the Phantom Moon Games, hoping to rely on the Aeon's immense power to lift the curse afflicting the Graphia bloodline.
He's got the same, like, badge on his chest as, what's his name? Grey Power Ranger dude has. And I think maybe even, what's her name? Crazy Bitch. I wonder why, that's
Some
sus.
came close to the mask, but could only watch as history passed them by. Others wore it, only to fail in the end. That was until 400 years ago, when your great-great-grandfather Hero won the Phantom Moon Games and successfully gained an audience with Aha. But the family's curse was not broken. In his notes, he wrote, "Just as the god of destruction cannot cradle a bouquet, so too is the god of elation powerless against a curse. Such is the cycle of cause and effect."
Father, are you wondering what it was that healed me?
I know you're keeping something from me. But I don't care what cured you 15 years ago.
It just might just be the
As
symbol
long as
of
you're
this
alive,
area.
I can wait until the day you're ready to tell me. Still, as a father, there are things I must say, even if you don't want to hear them. As an artist, I'm fascinated by fleeting lives. How they struggle, they suffer, and in doing so, reveal a brilliance worthy of time's memory. But, as a father, I can't stand by and watch my daughter walk into tragedy. I bless you to be a hero, to welcome the same end as Akivili. Those are words I could never speak.
The road ahead is shrouded by uncertainty, and that's why someone must take the first step, to trailblaze a path others can follow.
I can't stop you, even though every part of me wishes you'd stay. But this is your choice, my daughter's choice. All I can do is stand by you quietly and pray you come back safely. Do you still remember the bedtime story I used to tell? They say there was once a princess in the sky. Day and night she painted in her celestial garden, untouched by the joys and sorrows of the mortal world. One night, a thunderous sound echoed from her painting. Curious, she stepped inside. Through seas of flowers, across mountains, until she reached the world's edge. There stood an ancient tower, so tall it pierced the heavens, so vast it seemed to hold the universe itself.
Climbing the endless staircase, the princess reached the summit, and from there she saw the world beyond her garden. In the distance, she heard cries, the voices of people burning in raging fire. From that tower of infinity descended the world painter to walk the mortal realm. With a single stroke of her brush, she brought forth 1,000 Imaginae, turning the tide against destruction.
This is very interesting because this story sounds super similar to the ascension of Aha. Basically, the paraphrased long story short version of it is Aha climbed the imaginary tree, which basically is the universe, or what like basically holds, represents, I guess, the universe, multiverse, whatever the actual correct term is. But it's basically the entire Honkai verse, to our knowledge, minus some of the other stuff, because if you go too far back, some weird shit starts happening. But certainly Honkai Impact 3rd, and to our knowledge, Honkai Star Rail as well. The imaginary tree is basically just the universe, and he climbed to the top of it, and what he saw basically filled him essentially with nihility. It was like it all became pointless, basically. Whatever he saw, it was like fucked him up. But then, after a long time looking across everything, he saw a newborn baby fall over and cry. And that shit made him laugh so hard, it reverberated across the entire Star Rail universe, and he thus ascended to the Eon of Elation. Now, interestingly enough here, an ancient tower, so tall it pierced the heavens, so vast it seemed to hold the universe itself, sounds very similar to the imaginary tree. Climbing the endless staircase, reached the summit, and from there she saw the world beyond her garden. In the distance she heard cries, the voice of people burning in raging fire. Sounds like Aha climbing up the imaginary tree and looking up and seeing the desolation of the universe, basically, and being like, what the fuck? And then from that Tower of Infinity descended the world painter to walk the mortal realm, single struggle, blah, 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 which also mirrors, you know, the ascent to an Eon. You know, up went presumably a man, and down came an Eon. So this is so far most likely done on purpose, a very direct parallel to the ascension of Aha. Now I wonder if that is supposed to be a representation of how Graphia took a similar path, or if Graphia secretly is Aha.
To go where there are cries, to go where there are flames. That is the meaning of Murata.
Ah, the last name.
But beyond the family name, my interpretation of our ancestor's name, Graphia, is also the hope I place in you. Himiko, whatever choice you make, if this is truly what you want, then go. Use those steps blazed upon trails to paint the world as you see it.
Thank you, Dad. By the way, how's your health? You haven't picked up any bad habits like smoking or drinking while I was away, have you?
As the Dean of Graphia Academy, I still have to set a good example for my students. It's just, my tendinitis keeps acting up. My herniated disc is getting worse.
Old man stuff, basically.
Himeko, how long will you be staying?
At least until the lunar cycle shifts. I'll stay here in plain Arcadia until then.
I see. If only the Phantom Moon would stay full forever. Himeko, safe travels on the trails ahead.
What a heli? Another reporter thing?
Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Welcome to Foolish TV's special news
But they're like,
segment, Arcadian Morning Report. I'm your host,
they're like
Filthy.
puppets.
I'm your host, Snowy! The Star Rail Fest exhibition venue funded by Prolux Corp and constructed by Turbogen Heavy Industries has officially been completed!
Thanks to modern Imagenesis technology, it took only a day for the Skyline's lookout cloud to take on a completely new look.
Starting today, the Lookout Cloud line is officially opening up its stuff for the Star Rail Fest exhibition areas!
Okay.
The exhibition areas opening on day one include the Belobog area, Siajolafu area, and Penacony area, showcasing the legendary adventures of the Astral Express. The Enfurious area, which is currently under construction, will open in due course.
For this event, Prolux cordially invites several crew members of the Astral Express to visit and be interviewed, including the Trailblazer, who recently joined the Phantom Moon Games as a supplicant.
That's right.
Certainly something to look forward to. I heard Prolux has also invited Blurry QR Cult, the author of Fluffy Across the Blue, for a signing session. It'll be the first time the author reveals their true face in public.
An exhibition to gather wish power. Now that's an interesting scheme. Leave it to Pearl to come up with such a bizarre idea.
Well, that is Perlux's forte. This arrangement works out well for both parties.
Mm-hmm. Pearl is also mobilizing Prolux's resources to promote us.
When I talked with Pearl, I shared with her the idea of becoming a sail, advancing and retreating together. This collaboration could truly bring out the best of our respective strengths.
Sometimes I wonder if Jade invited us here with the intention of giving her colleagues a winning edge in the Phantom Moon games.
For Pearl, this Eonic game is probably also a good opportunity to observe and study the way we operate.
Though, compared to our usual opponents, this Intellitron executive is a surprisingly rational decision maker. Her proposal for cooperation seems more trustworthy than most.
It's not rationality that concerns me. It's the irrational factors.
You mean the new Herald of Death?
Exactly. News of the Dovebrook bloodbath has already blown
What
up
is your
online.
take on it, Himeko, as
The
a
Department
survivor?
of Aberration Defense tried to clamp down on the rumors, but plenty of people are still linking it to the Herald of Death from 15 years ago. With such a large crowd gathering there, this exhibition could very well become a target for the new Herald of Death.
Pearl must have contingency plans for situations like this, right?
It could be that detective who passed by.
That old guy? No way!
Hey! He's not that old looking, is he?
Whatever Pearl has planned,
I mean, he might be
must
old.
consider the possibility
Like,
that the
chronologically, but
Herald of
visually
Death
he didn't look
might
that old.
attack the venue. We won't just be there to showcase the Astral
Right.
Express to the people of this world. We'll also need to stay on high alert for any suspicious activity.
It's about time. You should get going.
Just us? Aren't you coming with us, Mr. Yang?
Someone's got to stay behind on the express to keep the conductor company and be ready for any emergencies that pop up.
Uh-huh.
You guys have fun out there, but stay safe. Contact me right away if anything comes up.
What about Dan Heng and Sunday?
They're both out on a mission with General Yao Guang. Don Hung is tracking Blade's whereabouts, while Sunday is working with Miss Ting Yun. Both of them are tied up. Looks like they won't
Tied
be able
up?
to make it to the
Crazy.
exhibition this time.
Alright, let's get going then.
Looks like the heavy burden of documenting our travels falls on yours truly once again. I'll make sure to snap tons of pics so I can tell you guys all about the exhibition when we get back. Star Rail Fest, here we come.
Welcome to Perdita.
Say, this is a pretty good spot to set up a Sparksicon.
Not the Sparks one.
Your personal belongings. Thank you.
Passengers heading to Star Rail Fest, please prepare to board. Oh, if it isn't the heroes of the Astral Express! Oh, the trains have been placing bets on who will get to escort the Nameless to Star Rail Fest on opening day. It's such a super duper Arcadian honor. And can you believe it? Turns out I'm the lucky one. Oh, I could already feel everyone's enthusiasm turning into waves of wish power along the way. No wonder everyone's running around with such
my knee.
high spirits.
Let's go.
Ding, ding, dong, dong. The express is about to depart. Heroes, please stay seated and hold on tight. This special train is bound for the Star Rail Fest exhibition. By the laughter above, may the smile of plain Arcadia grace our faces.
Board the lookout for.
Thank you for riding with us today. May the laughter watch over you, and please enjoy
Here
your
we
journey.
are. Holy shit, a Silvermane guard.
Wow, the exhibition entrance is packed.
Holy shit, a Borison.
Personal belongings.
Hurry up! Hurry up! We'll miss out if we're late.
Are those hired cosplayers over there?
Not the cosplayers. Dude.
Chat, I've made it in safely. For those who couldn't get tickets,
Not the streamer.
the entire fest through my live stream today. Next to me is my partner.
and young, Dan Heng.
Ah!
Where'd you get that mask from? It looks
Cold
so
Dragon. Now that's a reference.
Such trifles matter not. What doth matter most is securing the autograph of Master Blurry QR Cult upon this book of mine.
The signing event hasn't even started yet. Besides,
Dude.
Xianzhou people don't talk like that.
What's our motto?
To the stars we soar.
Oh my god.
This is our home. One crew, one heart. We'll never roam. Wow, that's some next level Phantom energy. Astral Express, we love you. We love the Trailblazer, Mark 7, and beyond.
Thank you, thank you.
We love you. We love the conductor, Himiko, and Wells.
They forgot about Sunday. Well, they can't know about Sunday. They forgot about Shush.
I feel like adding shush to a sentence always makes it sound like an argument. Want to take a photo together, Himiko?
No, thanks. I'd take tense negotiations with Pearl over getting mocked by my own fans any day.
Fair.
Who would have thought there'd be social situations that even Himiko's afraid of? If Dan Heng and Mr. Yang were here, I can't even imagine the looks on their faces. What a sight. Truly.
I wish we could share this all with our friends. Elation, it really has that Arcadian vibe. That's just how the Astro Express rolls.
Exactly. That's just how we roll. So many fans out there. Even more than the crowd that came to welcome us at the station when we landed. It's kinda going to my head. Oh, hold on. That's not good. We need to be on high alert. Who knows if that supplicant is hiding in the crowd?
Yeah, what if the stand
Trying
user is
something
nearby?
Against us and our fans. So, I'm gonna brave the danger and check things out myself.
You just wanna go have fun, don't you? Alright, count me in.
You bet. Let's do this.
Don't wander off too far, though. We still have official business later. Speeches and other activities that we need to show up.
Uh-oh, not speeches. Do not trust Trailblazer with a speech.
Just hang around here.
At all. That's a terrible idea.
That express.
3, 2, 1.
Hi! Trailblazer. Sorry to bother you. We're with Full Wish TV. It's our lucky day running into you here. Do you have a moment? Mind doing a short interview with us? It won't take long.
Sure.
Our audience is absolutely dying to hear about the new supplicant in town and your adventures aboard the Astral Express.
Oh, sure thing.
No problem. But let's keep the interview brief, since the organizers might have other plans for us.
That's fair.
First question. Seeing as Plain Arcadia was the starting point of the Express's new voyage, how would you describe your impressions of this place?
Talk about his modern culture.
Plain Arcadia has left quite an impression on me. An ancient world that somehow feels so modern, so vibrant and colorful. Everyone's chasing the latest trends, looking for fun. I'd say this place is more like a never-ending carnival.
True.
Interesting. Throughout the history of the Phantasmoon Games, it's been extremely rare to have such a renowned cosmic figure as yourself participating.
Renowned cosmic
The
figure.
Astral Express's supplicant.
Was buttering
what
me
kind
up.
of changes do you hope to bring to this world in these games?
I'm not that arrogant. Who am I to change anything?
I'm just a passerby. Who am I to change this world? But if I can, I hope to show everyone the spiritual strength of what the Trailblaze represents.
That's an impressive answer. Speaking of which, after joining the games, you immediately went to defeat Miss Sparksy, who represented the Masked Fools. What are your thoughts on potentially facing native supplicants in the future?
I just wanted to stop Sparksy, that's it. I don't want to be enemies with the native supplicants.
Sparksy gets her kicks through chaos and madness. That kind of out of control elation is way too dangerous. As for the other native supplicants, as long as they don't make the games dangerous, I'd rather cooperate with them than defeat them through violence.
Violence.
Speaking of local supplicants, we've noticed that Star Rail Fest is Perlux Corp's way of rolling out the red carpet for the Express. There are rumors that the IPC is also sponsoring the Express. So, I have to ask, are you representing the Express or the IPC in these games?
Set the record straight. I'm just attending because I was invited.
The IPC's interests? Nah. Even though Star Rail Fest has exceeded my expectations, and Madame Pearl and Perlux extended such a warm invitation, which I'm truly grateful for. At the end of the day, this is a festival for everyone, and I'm just one of the guests. I'm not the master of this place.
The media, alright. Those hard-hitting questions had you sweating bullets. You burned through every ounce of corporate speak you'll ever have in this lifetime. Every micro-expression on your face is screaming, end this interview already!
Thank you for your valuable time. We won't keep you from your plans at the exhibition any longer.
What a pretentious answer.
No worries. This material will do just fine.
Okay.
Will the Astral Express truly bring happiness to Plain Arcadia?
Oh no, not the happy smile. Freaky people. Ligus? Ah! Oh. We could use our time on it? That's insane. That is insane. Who's this?
I tell you who sits next to me?
Not the nerd voice.
For pure love, huh?
Wow, with that outfit, you must be cosplaying as March
Yeah,
Bunny.
yeah.
Am I right?
Cosplaying.
The accuracy is just insane.
Yeah, just like the original.
Since we're all fans here, let's skip the sales pitch. But I gotta say this up front. The conductor is the cutest in the whole universe!
I agree. The conductor is the cutest in the whole universe. But wait a minute. Some of your stuff looks familiar to me.
Sharp eye! You're definitely
Yep.
a hardcore fan.
Yep, quite the fan.
We collaborated closely with artists from different worlds along the trailblazing expedition to create these products.
I can pretty much guess who they are.
I may not be that talented or have the artistic skills of a master, but I've written some articles and gained a bit of popularity in the fan community, so while I'm here at the booth, I thought I might as well do some self-promotion.
Your gaze falls upon the table, and in an instant the shocking words sear themselves into your widening eyes. Express 40,000, the melancholy of March, Outlaws of the Galaxy, home with Celeron. Novel recounting the adventure of the pink-haired beauty March from a first-person POV, filled with the author's darkest, deepest school life fantasies. What the fuck?
If any of you happen to be super hackers, space warriors, spirit whisperers, or those cursed by eons, come find me. I've said my piece. Looking for a sense of truth in fictional stories is just human nature.
Outlaws of the Galaxy. Fantasy novel adapted from a classic Xianzhou script. It chronicles the epic saga of Rupert II and the love and hatred shared among the 108 Intelligent heroes, ultimately leading to his downfall.
Rupert II, wise of the universe, profound in his insights, was bestowed the title Profound One.
My God!
News. If it pleases you, my king, we shall storm the throne and snatch that bloody seat from Rupert the First. Among the countless stars are whispered the secret chronicles of Rupert.
Express 40. Is this Warhammer? A war-themed novel recounting the story of Emperor Pom-Pom from the 9th Trailblaze Empire, and under their command, 20 adopted children of the Nameless. They conquered... Of fucking course it's 40k. That's it. I mean, obviously from the title it's Express, but like that they actually went there is crazy. Also, what do you mean 20? There's only 18, side-eye. I mean, wait. What does the Imperium say how many? It's one of those loaded questions. Because technically, because of like heresy and stuff, you know, there's some messiness when it comes to the quote unquote official recounting of it. That's sick. God, Emperor Pom-Pom is crazy to me.
On June 1st, year 40,000 of the Trailblaze Empire era, at 2:55 a.m., Wat Yang's life came to an end at the age of 33. 3 minutes later, he sat up again.
Whoa. Home with Stellaron. A surprisingly wholesome family-themed fan comic starring a raccoon who hosts a Stellaron. Fun little tale about the cosmos' most wanted criminals forming a family and going on all sorts of missions. They even kept a cat that grinds video games for them by the name of Silverwolf.
I'm sorry, Kafka. You can survive without me. But if I leave Mr. Yang, he won't make it.
Well, what about Silverwolf? Are you planning to release her back into the wild?
That's good. Forget it. Looking through these is making me hear things.
The folks here seriously don't hold back. Nothing's off limits to them.
Buy one item, get a free novel. It's a venue exclusive deal. First come, first served.
First come.
Better act fast or you might regret it forever. When the fluffy figurines hit the shelves the other day, this mysterious old guy snatched them all up, saying something about using them as art references for students. He loaded up a whole cart like he was stocking inventory. Even the scalpers were no match for him, I'd say. Not long after he left, a girl with bunny ears came to buy figurines too. She was clearly a collector, buying complete sets of everything. Then she discovered that in every collection she wanted, there was one Hemacat missing. That old man bought all the Hemacats!
Oh, that's horrifying. I can't let this happen to me. I have to make the best use of my wallet while things are still in stock.
Okay, dude. March, you're interested in this? Now you're making me want one too. Don't fall for the consumerist trap.
You know that feeling when you see some weird little gadgets and you just can't help but buy them? And before you know it, your whole room is full of stuff, so you have to secretly hide them under your best friend's big bed. Aw, this is not good. My wallet is trembling. My pocket money is crying out in pain. I need to battle against my own instincts for a bit. Go look around without me for a while. I'll come find you once I'm done with this battle. Just don't wander too far, okay?
School Express model! I got it!
Chest. Alright.
Hey, little raccoon. Over here. I'm right here.
Not the kindest cosplayer. That's insane.
Nice to see you again, little raccoon. You're lucky you haven't been completely swarmed by fans yet. Here you are, the original inspiration for the Fluffy's main character, fresh as a daisy, yet no one recognizes you.
I think I'm a cosplayer.
Irony. Don't tell me they think you're just some cosplayers. Oh, come to think of it, that's actually quite possible.
I think that's actually what's happening. You're here. Yeah, there you go.
Voice down. I'm afraid of being swarmed by Muppet fans. It's honestly heartbreaking that the organizers only gave me this dinky little booth. I was hoping for something more prominent, like a spot on the main stage or something.
This is the Star Rail Fest. This isn't the Fluffy Fest.
I know. Hey, want to have the number 000000001 collector's edition comic, that blurry QR
A very
code
specific amount of
signed
zeros.
today?
Sure. Mind telling me if it's free?
Since when did we get all polite? Of course it's free. But you know what they say, nothing's more expensive than free stuff.
So is it or isn't it?
Hold up. What's this extra thing? Light sticks. The organizers gave me thousands of them and told me to hand one out to each fan who gets a book signed. They really know how to push someone around. I wanted to give them a piece of my mind. Am I not the world-renowned author of Fluffy Across the Blue, the great blurry QR cult? Who exactly do they think I am? Chopped liver? But you're right. This is Star Rail Fest. Today, I'm just a side character. Anyway, it's about time to head to the booth and meet up with the staff to start the signing session. I won't keep you from enjoying yourself any longer. Bye-bye.
Dude, her voice work is always really good. Hey, we get a glow stick.
Evanescia. What is she doing here?
Wait, I was too focused on the glow stick. Where'd Evanescia go?
Target confirmed. Mine's ready. Toast on face. Rolling out.
Oh my god. Oh my god, she killed me. Oh my god.
Did that guy just pass out?
She just one-tapped me. How strong is she?
Are you alright?
Oh no! Trailblazer just earned an anti-feat. It's over. What are you, a cannonball or something?
Sorry, I had no idea I could pack such a punch when sprinting at full speed.
Shocker.
Good thing I'm built tough.
Yeah, that's right.
I just wanted to recreate that classic teen rom-com moment. You know, bumping into a schoolgirl running late with toast in her mouth. I'm really sorry.
Why are you here?
Why am I here? Well, probably because the plot demands it.
Okay, fair enough.
Got to be the lamest excuse.
Fair enough, I guess.
heard.
The trope is out, so outdated.
Such a classic trope fall out of fashion so quickly.
What's your real motive for getting close to me?
Hey, I helped you out during the Phantasmoon Games, didn't I?
That means she's an Imaginary?
Like I'm some kind of villain.
It suddenly hits you. This girl in front of you is the one who gave you the chance to turn the tables in your first battle with supplicants. Whatever her reasons for approaching you, she clearly doesn't mean you harm. Thanks for the mask.
I watched your whole fight at Graphia Academy. I'm more than happy to befriend those who are destined to be part of these games, as long as they can show me their wish.
You're not here to take the mask back, are you?
Of course not. That mask has already been imprinted with the shape of your soul. Even if I took it back, it wouldn't be of any use to me.
How were you able to draw the mask?
An old friend of mine once taught me how to draw. And as it turns out, I'm a natural.
Uh-huh.
If you call those bad doodles you made when drawing the mask talent...
I'd always wondered if something I imaginated could actually fool the Phantasmoon's eyes. See? This temporary ticket I gave you shows great promise. Proof that my artistic skills have leveled up. Speaking of which, shouldn't you show me some gratitude?
Oh boy. What do you want? Just so we're clear, I'm completely broke. Have mercy, I've got no soul to spare. I've only ever heard of foxes returning favors. Have mercy, I've got no soul to spare.
The scalpers are completely out of control. I couldn't snag a single ticket to the exhibition. Could you sneak me in?
At this very moment, two voices appear on either side of you. They tell you.
She did help us out before, but as a dignified nameless, how could I do something as unethical as helping someone sneak in without a ticket? After all she's done for us, you're gonna be stingy about a tiny favor?
Is Sparksy here?
Besides, since when were we such paragons of virtue? I sure don't remember any of that.
She can be our +1. I'll think about it.
Huh? Didn't expect you to be so principled. Guess I'll have to use this trick.
Uh-oh. What's she gonna do?
Little raccoon, I've actually been a huge fan of yours all along. From the very first page of The Fluffy, Volume 1, Chapter 1, I was already captivated by you.
Right.
That afternoon, as I passed by the Graphia Academy building, I caught a glimpse of you by the window. Right then, I knew my heart had been stolen, and nothing else would ever make me feel so alive again. Getting to share a few happy moments with you at this exhibition, that's all I could ever ask for in this lifetime.
That's crazy. Okay, stop it. You're scaring me. Let's just get one thing straight. Don't rat me out when you get caught.
All right, I'll do it. Stop nagging already.
Just as I thought. No one's immune to some good old-fashioned glazing.
Glazing is crazy.
We've wasted enough
That's
time.
insane.
I need to meet up with my friends first.
What should I get next? A baseball raccoon? March bunny? Or Woof Woof Don plushie?
Oh, dude.
Or maybe I should
You need to talk to 2 NPCs in this room?
Look at today's gift count.
Who?
So much
Who needs talking to?
Look at today's gift.
Tropy toast slice. A slice of bread that's perfect type, shape, size, and flavor to recreate the classic gag. Just pop it in your mouth and run through an intersection to trigger a dramatic encounter. It's practically a law of the universe. That's your excuse? That's your excuse for running into me? I said I was sorry, okay?
Count.
Can I, like, wear this? Oh, right. I was like, why is she so tall? And I just realized it's because Sparksy is short. Just check the dialogues. Oh, are you talking to, right. The Lygus one and the Kindness one. Well, hey there. Welcome to Lygus Made Just For You. Lygus only booth. Our booth offers zines, comic books, capsules, clay figures, standees, badges, can badges, holographic tickets, shikishi, postcards, bookmarks. Browse away. We also have free stamps on the shelf. Help yourself. Oh, sorry. We just ran out of our freebies for today. But check out these sets over here if you like them. I can give you a sweet discount. Plus some bonus goodies thrown in. You're a Lygus fan? That's right. To be precise, I'm a one and only stan. Of course, you can also call me Elder Lygus. I will be doing no such thing. Oh my, it looks like you're not too familiar with these products. Want me to give you some recommendations like this one here? Chimegas series blind box collection, 12 unique designs per set, randomly drawn. For the whole box and score the buy the whole box and score the secret 13th figure for. Okay, dude. Normal outfits can reference the examples of the box, including suits, formal wear, lab coats, maid outfits, swimsuits, magical girl uniforms. Insane. All right, friend. I can tell you're not exactly thrilled with my recommendations, so let me get this out there first. Everyone's got their own tastes. No judgment here, so please, no flaming the fans, okay? Of course, if you're really not into it, I won't force anything on you. Just turn around and walk away. But if you're even a teensy bit interested, feel free to swing by another time for some mutual exchange of ideas. After all, that's what my stall is here for. Think of it as satisfying your curiosity. Nothing wrong with that. Are you here about my idol? Because if so, I'm suddenly wide awake. What do you even see in him? Oh wow, now this is a character with some serious presence. Once the first genius, he used human knowledge to create a deity. And as a fragment of that original form, he bore the name of Theoros and waited through countless cycles of reincarnation, all for the chance to walk the path of deicide. Wow, what a beautifully tragic backstory, though I'll admit being into his body is also totally a thing. You're into his what? Yep, you heard that right. Real talk. Don't you think Lygus is totally scrumptious? I mean, he's supposed to be all serious and dignified with his whole cold and ascetic vibe going on. But just look at him. Wow. The waist, those legs, that figure. The contrast is absolutely off the charts. A dream come true for monster lovers. And he's masked. Arcadian words of fortune. Masked. Oh my gosh, Lygus, you're like a sweet, scrumptious little blueberry mousse cake. No, but listen. Bottom Lygus feeds me. Especially Xander X Lygus. Hello? It's self-cessed. It's peak fiction. Hello? Sorry about that. Got a little carried away there. If you're interested, feel free to check out the works at my store. I've got all kinds of genres, quality guaranteed. That is insane. Dude, glazing, self-cessed? They're like actually... The localizers are both going crazy, but also they how could the localizers write that yet fuck up the JoJo reference? Hello? Where'd you get all these products? Obviously, it's my own passion. You got to create your own fan works, you know, most of the stuff. Okay. A new commission. Okay. What pitch? It's called building a fan base. Okay. There's enough chit chat for now. You are categorically insane. Okay, now what does Kindness have to say here? Amir Chryso said, "Just you watch as I, the great lady Kindness." Villain, say hello to my baseball bat. Stop, hold it right there. Keep your distance. Listen up. I've got 3 rules. First, no insulting the character. Second, no attacking the cosplayers. Third, no direct attacks either. Not if you get it, or don't blame me for pulling the report card. We can hash it out at the security bureau. Oh, so you're a cosplayer. Why are you so good at this? What do you think? How on earth could I be the real Kindness? Never mind. I'll just take that as a compliment. You can call me Kindness Alt. Anyway, as long as you're not here to serve justice, we're good. Don't blame me for being touchy. Okay? After all, anyone who goes around here as the Nameless is basically a total Protagonist fan. See? I'm still not dry yet. What? Oh, from people throwing shit on her? Just now, some Anaxagarabbit squirted water in my face with a gun and bolted, cackling like a maniac. as he ran, shouting something about, "I have deciphered the truth of this world," and a bunch of soaking wet Glazy were chasing after him. One more nail in the coffin for Naxx's public image. Oh, you probably don't know how viral his "say what's on your mind with no filter" stick has become. If it were anyone else, I'd have chased them down and given them a piece of my mind, but of all things, that guy was cosplaying an Exagarabbit. Can't even blame him for ruining the character. Not to mention that Pinon, hot on my heels, apologizing profusely while shoving freebies at me left and right. What am I supposed to say to that? A manic green rabbit, a scheming blue, black, and a white goose, and those evil candy bombs. Anyway, although I guess you could call that a part of the convention, I'm not looking to go through that again anytime soon. So, little nameless, interactive photo ops are welcome, personal attacks are not, understand? A nightmare for the wicked. Do you have the time for chat? As our honored guest, you naturally deserve a warm welcome, but the Council of Elders is always swamped with business, so let's keep this short. Are you cosplaying as Kindness? Well, because I love it. Labor of love, you know? Otherwise, you think a niche little villain like her would be getting sponsorship deals or something? A niche little villain. That's right. From appearance to cannon fodder, barely 10 pages total, but even so, they still managed to rack up some serious hate. Well, I know this character isn't exactly popular, but what can I say? I just got a soft spot for cosplaying villains. A protagonist groupie like you could never understand the absolute rush I get when people are gritting their teeth at the character I'm playing. Totally helpless to do anything about it. That said, though, Lygus Nexus is definitely more of a villain type. Too bad I'm not into the masked hero thing. I would have featured him in this time round. Why do you like this character? Legendary hero driven mad by his obsession with the inheritance of his era, ultimately meeting his dead end. Wow, I just love that kind of vibe, how fascinating. Besides, in fiction, the bad guys are often way more memorable than the good guys. If you just skim through as I've written, you probably won't remember most of the good guys' names, but mention Aeneas? Huh. Who doesn't want to grind their teeth in exasperation? Oh yeah? I can list all the good guys. Of course, I still gotta cover my bases here. Loving this villain and thinking they deserve to be torn limb from limb are two entirely different things. You're gonna get in trouble cosplaying here, aren't you? That'd be like counting the stars on Oryx's curtain. There are way too many to count. This last month, at a Cienjo-only convention, I cosplayed as Fanty, and I nearly got slapped by some hardcore Tingyun fan. That's totally fine. You know what that means? It means I'm a great actress. Not just anyone can pull off the presence of a Lord Ravager, you know? Playing Lord Ravagers is pretty boring, though. Their personalities are all way too extreme, so I just have to act a little unhinged and call it a day. It's complex villains like Kyneas that really get me. Evil, but not just evil. Now that's what makes playing the role fun. Alright then, bye-bye. Since you decided to throw your lot in with the crisis as the next time we meet, I won't be holding back. Off you go then. Watch the shadows on your way. That is insane. Crisis S would be traumatized by this place. Some of them would. I think Anaxa would be having a great time. Same. I think Anaxa and Sypha would be having an awesome time here.
I tried, but I still just couldn't keep my wallet shut. Wait, that girl behind you looks kind of familiar. Have we met somewhere before?
It's a pretty lame pickup line.
What are you talking about? I've definitely seen her. I think it was at Graphia Academy.
It is our goal. It is our mission to make March exasperated.
Isn't this March Bunny from the Fluffy? Oh, the attention to detail is insane, especially those ears.
I'm a fox. A fox.
You do look like a bunny, though.
Let me
to be fair.
myself. I'm Evanescia. Just a normal fan of the Fluffy. Ah, you must be the inspiration for March Bunny. You're way prettier in person than in the news. March Bunny, I've actually been a huge fan of yours all along. From the very first page of Volume 1, Chapter 1. I was already captivated by you. Getting to share a few happy moments with you at this exhibition. That's all I could ever ask for in this lifetime. But I can't even get a single ticket. So I can only stand here, gazing up at that world from afar.
Like dropping an M4 in here would be like taking a Victorian child into the 21st century. Victorian child? I think you can go further back than that, TBH. Hey, are you recycling your lines?
Oh, you poor thing. Don't you worry. I will definitely make your wish come true.
March, she's making it all up. Besides, you just met, and your besties already?
March, don't let yourself be fooled by such a seasoned swindler.
Such an adorable little fox girl could never have any bad intentions. It's not like she's another Fantilia, right?
Dude, we don't know.
This place doesn't even have any Stellaron or Ambrosial
She probably isn't, but categorically, we can't know.
Don't worry, Nessia. Just leave it to me.
Nessia is crazy.
That's great. Thank you so much, Miss March.
Himeko just messaged me. It's about time to head in now.
Head to the ticket gate and get ready to enter.
Wow, if it isn't Trailblazer and March 7th. Such incredible cosplay accuracy. Out of all the people trying to sneak in disguised as the Nameless, you two are definitely the most convincing.
Have you considered the possibility that they might be the real deal? And how inappropriate it is to ask our distinguished guests for tickets?
Hello there, we meet again.
Dude, get rid of the stash. It does not work for you.
Miss Himeko has already entered the venue. Miss Trailblazer, Miss March 7th, and this is...
A guest.
She's,
Our new pet aboard the Express.
Hi, I'm Evanessia, the new pet aboard the Astral Express.
She goes along with it.
she's just kidding. This is our good friend.
Since you're friends with our guests here, I guess it's all good. Come on in.
Ladies and gentlemen, the guests from the Astral Express are about to make their entrance. Get ready to make some noise!
All right, let's do this. Hold on, let me fix up my... Here we go. Woo! The Bellabog segment. This is wild. Oh, hey, Spoxy.
Hello, dear visitors and spectators! Before we officially kick off the Star Rail Fest exhibition, I'd like to thank our host, Pearlux Entertainment, as well as extend our gratitude to Blue Industries, Turbogen Heavy Industries, and Full Wish TV for their collaborative support. The exhibition area is now open will transport you straight into the Astral Express's incredible journey across the Sea of Stars. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, you're standing in none other than Bellabog!
Well, he's gotten famous.
Now, let me hear you call out the name of our hero from the ice and snow!
Oh my god. Dude, I wonder how Bronya reacted to this, because she was nearby, right? I guess the Star Rail Fest hadn't started yet. Dude, could you imagine Bronny's reaction to this?
When I grow up, I want to be the Supreme Guardian and turn into a frost giant to fight those rampaging super ancient weapons.
Uh-huh.
In my next life, I want to be the Supreme Guardian and turn into a magical girl to protect Plain Arcadia.
What?
Wait, this isn't right. Why is everyone supporting Cocolia?
The official narrative. Why is Sparksy the host?
What's wrong with having the most popular streamer girl host the biggest event? Whoa, wait. Aren't you supposed to be on the Department of Aberration Defense's wanted list? That's right. So I'll have to go into hiding right after this job. Come to think of it, maybe I should lie low using my Sparkle identity. After all, what does Sparkle have to do with this Sparksy thereafter? Oh, right. Nameless. Won't you take pity on me and give me back my mask?
Nope. My mouse.
Your dreams. Yoo-hoo! Since we have two Nameless from the Astral Express here with us today,
You count pretty high.
exciting the Fluffy Trivia Quiz!
Actually, I've never read the comics. I haven't had the chance to study up yet. Is Sparksy going to strike again?
Here's your question. In the final chapter of the Fluffy's Bellabog arc, the Supreme Guardian's Bond, what did Cocolia summon to fight by her side? Oh, the Guardian wand that could transform her into an ice giant?
That one.
Ding ding! That's correct! Well, looks like this young lady here is quite the devoted reader of the Fluffy, answering even faster than the Nameless.
It was clearly the lance of the Eternal Freeze.
Those two huge chunks of ice were definitely quite impressive.
And what's the deal with this ice giant? Sure, Cocolia can transform, but she shouldn't be anywhere near the size of the engine of creation.
What? Lady Cocolia fought the engine of creation in her human form?
Yeah.
That just makes it
She, do we tell her?
Next question. Before Cocolia was frozen in ice, what did she give to Baseball Raccoon?
Nothing but pure damage. Heartfelt encouragement.
Wrong answer. The Flaming Lance.
Yeah, I figured that's what it would be.
Raccoon used that lance to channel everyone's light to Cocolia, restoring her power so she could descend in her wildfire form.
A wildfire form? What'd that look like?
That's correct. Every time I turn to that page, I get out.
Who's gonna tell her? How did I end up becoming Cocolia's disciple?
Actually, I inherited this flaming lance from the previous Supreme Guardians when I got stabbed right through the heart.
Hmm?
What are you talking about?
What?
In Bellabog's final battle, wasn't it like this? Despite her grievous wound,
Brother, I was there!
the Supreme Guardian transformed herself into a frost giant for the sake of the people of the Winterlands, joining forces with the Nameless to counter the destruction engine that was about to flatten Bellabog. So the Fluffy storyline follows the
Yeah, we gotta sit you down, Evanesia.
Wait, is that not how things went? Could you at least spill a little? Just a little?
Actually, Cocolia was bewitched. Sorry, I can't say too much.
I see. If the truth about this were to be revealed to the people of Bellabog,
Yeah.
the hard-earned peace would crumble, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Nessia, please keep this a secret. Of course, my lips are sealed.
And she did almost murder me.
But I have to say, I'm surprised that even the heroes of the Astral Express can tell lies.
Sorry about that. Pretty disenchanting, isn't it?
Not really.
It just turns the narrative into a more
They say
tragic one.
lies don't last forever. And while Belobog's future may be built on a lie, I hope it can endure for a long, long time. Because those people are all my friends.
Thank you for telling me about this. The Phantasmoon games make supplicants wear masks. But if you ask me, that's when people really drop the act and face their true selves.
Big Hero, the event's
What's up?
not over yet. Come join me on the stage and deliver your decisive strike in the epic battle between Madame Cocolia and the Destruction Engine.
It's actually, I used it to punch her, by the way. Fun fact.
Madame Cocolia is in crisis. Hang in there, Madame Cocolia. Fear not, everyone. I can see our hero approaching.
not that emote.
To welcome to Star Rail Fest, the hero of the Astral Express, one who survived the Battle of Belobog, the Trailblazer. Let me hear you say the name of the Will of Preservation's successor.
Trailblazer! 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 Trailblazer!
Come on, warrior from beyond the sky! Show us that legendary scene again! Ignite your flaming lance! Charge up Madame Cocolia with your power, and let her hear our calls!
The host is calling for you. Time to take the stage, great hero.
I'm never gonna live this down.
Reenacting a legendary scene right here. Oh, good thing I'm not the one up there. Big Hero. You're gonna shout that line when you ignite it, right?
Flaming Lance forward?
Of course it's Flaming Lance forward. You've gotta shout it really loud.
Flaming Lance
Little Raccoon, aren't you going to go up there?
Let me get in the right mood first.
Nameless! Where's our Nameless? Let's all give the Trailblazer another huge round of applause and welcome them to the stage!
Alright. Boom.
Flaming Lance forward! Flaming Lance forward! The spear tip has been ignited. Kids and grown-ups alike, raise your glow sticks high and let's show our support for Cocolia, shall we?
You got this, you got
Seeing everyone so fired up makes me want to join in on the cheering too. You've got this, Madame Cocolia. Don't give up, Madame Cocolia!
Let's go, I can do this. I can be so selfish here. Nah. Oh, did I accidentally... I think my hand slipped. Oops. Which one did it choose? Yeah, let's go, I can do this.
What's wrong, Nessia?
I'm getting all emotional. This scene takes me back to the moment I first cracked open the Fluffy Across the Blue comics. The Speeding Express, Dazzling Cosmos, and a bunch of quirky yet adventurous companions. I know the story is fiction, but I really want to be part of it and travel with you guys. But leaving home, that's not exactly easy for me.
Thanks for the love. And hey, traveling with the little animals aboard the Fluffy still counts as traveling with us in my book.
Recite a famous quote.
A friend once told me, the stars we see may not be their original forms, but their light isn't a lie. Our story is that very light.
Being able to connect with friends like you through stories is probably the most precious part of this journey.
Well said. Shall we head to the next exhibition area then?
All right, let's get moving.
Welcome aboard the Fluffy Shuttle Express. Together.
Nope.
Welcome aboard the Fluffy Shuttle Express. Are you ready to head to our next stop, the Xianzhou Lafu exhibition area?
I have to say, Herlux really put
I
care
think I might
into
need to like
organizing this
end in a bit.
exhibition.
It's so late.
Oh, I wonder what attractions await
We'll
us
have
in
to
the
finish this off
Xianzhou
like tomorrow or
Lafu
something.
exhibition area.
Let's go.
Welcome aboard the Fluffy Shuttle Express. Together we'll trailblaze into the future. Next stop, Xianzhou Lafu exhibition area.
Perfect. That's going in today's
Yeah, Heike, like it's 3 in the morning, dude. And I got stuff to do tomorrow morning, so I think, unfortunately, we'll have to briefly end it here. This is the first time that I've taken so long to finish off a story. A Styrel story, but unfortunately, it's just how it is. You know, been busy and shit, so let me just accept some of the achievements. But yeah, I've just been busy and had things to do, so we'll have to break this into one extra part. But I will for sure finish this up like tomorrow, so. Anywho. Let me see. Is there anywhere we can raid? Yo, Mochi is live. We can raid Mochi. It's very rare for me to be actually able to raid Mochi, so I already see some bros over there too. So let me head over there. I have no clue why Mochi's currently a hot dog, but she is, so we're gonna be raiding over there. Thank you guys so much for chilling here. We'll be back again most likely tomorrow. There might be some. I'll either be late or no stream. I'll definitely be down Sunday though. The only reason why there might not be a stream is mainly because I have D&D. And ow. D&D is usually takes a while, and depending on when I go to sleep, I'm gonna be really tired for it and whatnot. So we'll see how things go. All that aside, thank you guys for chilling. These are the raid commands and stuff. There you go. And Discord. There you go. And these are my socials, including my YouTube, which is, I'd say, the most important one there. So if you want to do anything, definitely give my YouTube a sub. Anyway, that's it from me for today. I will catch you guys in the next one, either for a Saturday stream or at the very least a Sunday stream, unless anything goes wrong. But that's what the Discord is for. I'll let you guys know then. Anyway, that's been it from me for today. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, stay safe, love you dudes, and as always, have a good one. Bye-bye!